we're taping, here's what the palette looks like. And I saw something, sometimes I'll work without videotaping. Sometimes I'll see something and I'll say, well, I want the audience to, and I'm going to flip it. So maybe you can see, maybe I can see, we see it in a different way every time you flip it. I'll give you an example. So let's say we come here, and that's interesting because some of the, sometimes you have effectiveness where you least expect it. So I didn't expect red to really set off. Now that I think of it, of course, if you think about the color theory aspect, that red is, of course, the complementary of the other colors in there. It kind of makes sense that would work. And let's flip it again and see what we have elsewhere and leave this. We're going to show the snake, but kind of leave it alone for now. Because one good thing I learned, it was a very important thing that I learned, was, and I learned it from a teacher, a sculpture teacher. And, we were doing sculpture at Winston-Salem State University, which was, when you're working, and he was right, when you're working on a design, and I'm not a fan of his work, but nothing negative. I mean, he's a nice enough person, but he was certainly right about this. So maybe I am more of a fan of his work. I purchased a couple of pieces when I had a little money, trying to show support for my teacher. Are you kidding me? Why would I have to do something like that? I'm the one that needs to sell to survive, and I'm buying my teacher's work. But if you work on one thing in a design, it pays off to think about how that affects everything else in the design and do little things throughout, which is why we are kind of practicing the 90-degree flip on a 360-degree radius. Working on it, seeing it in a different way every 90-degree flip. And we'll do one more thing on this particular flip that we just did, which I don't even know what we're going to do, but I want to do something to just show the effectiveness somehow of what we're doing. I mean, you know what? It's kind of like eye candy. You don't really need candy. You don't need to see me do anything, but let's do something. So there, we did something. And let's just give a kind of a full view here on July 12th, 2025.